So, you know, this is my giveaway live here on YouTube. This is the first time I've ever been live on my own channel, so I appreciate every single one of you that made this possible. Because actually, until you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can't actually go live on your phone. Which, if you guys know, I only use my phone. And sorry, the camera isn't centered because like it wants me to do this in the landscape. So, live chat. There we go. Hey guys. So yeah, how's it going? As you guys know, or at least I hope you guys know, that my this is my first ever giveaway. I have all the names here actually in my Pikachu hat. And if you guys aren't aware, I was doing this. I uploaded a video about a month ago explaining what I was giving away, and actually I added a couple of stickers to it as well. I was gonna add a signed copy of something, which I might still do, like a signed picture of myself or something. I don't know yet, but I appreciate the like there. We have 3 people so far. There wasn't a ton of people that entered to this, but if you guys forgot or just don't know, we're giving away 3 things, or well, more than 3 technically. So first is this V8 Ford badge. Hi, Real Slacker. But yeah, this is from a 66, I believe. Yeah, there it is. 66, you can see on the back there, Ford pickup. And, this is the, actually it goes right on the hood of the truck, right? So, pretty cool, right? So, for you Ford guys, there's this. Now, for one guy, hey, there's Joseph in the chat. Doing pretty good, actually. Appreciate you guys coming out. The next thing that I'm getting away, actually, is the old Honda badge. It's a little dirty and stuff like that. I will clean it up a little bit before I ship it out. But, this is the old Honda badge from the Civic, right? It's pretty cool, actually. It's still very usable if somebody wanted to use it. It's just, we got a new one with the new grill, so why not? And the last big thing here is this really cool chrome air cleaner. Now, this is just it's not a super expensive one. Like, this is a paper filter, for example, and stuff like that. But this is like a Mr. Gasket. I think it's only a 9-inch. So I was going to use it on my car, and it wasn't going to work out. It's a little too small. I need, I believe, a 10-inch for my car. So, this is going up as well. It has, the stud and the wing nut and everything for it as well. So, yeah, and then, lastly, once I put this back in the bag, hang on, you guys. It's the fun about being live, right? Not as prepared as I could have been, but, yeah, and then we have, for any of the Mustang people, which I know there's one guy in here, got a nice Mustang sticker, right? Got this sent to me a while back, and I have nowhere to actually put it, so I'm not going to put it in my car. So there we go. There's that. And for any of you guys that happen to be into Mopars, I've got, now it's a little bit of rattier of a sticker, but this old Super Bee sticker. So it's pretty cool. That's all that I have currently. And unfortunately, like, this is a very small giveaway, as you guys see, but it is from the heart, and I appreciate every single one of you, because it wasn't that long ago that I hit 1,000 subscribers, then I could actually do these live videos. So I really do appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed to my channel, and for all the views and everything, and actually getting really close to monetization as well. I'm at, I think, 3661 on the watch time hours. Once I get to 4,000, I should hit monetization. So can't wait for that. I know it won't get me a lot in the end, but it'll be really cool once I actually have that and say, hey, monetize my YouTube, right? But anyways, let us so the names that I have in here. Well, yeah, I appreciate it, Mustang guy. So the names that I have in here are as follows, because these are the only people that actually signed up for it. We have Novataz, which he has a cool YouTube channel. You can check that out. We do actually every Sunday, or try to do it every Sunday, live on his channel is just a nice car talk, right? And it's all very good. My friend actually from here in town, Missy Campbell, there. We have Sobering Restoration Services, which they have a YouTube channel that you can check out. Sorry, it's all flipped because of the camera, right? There's nothing I can do about that. So Sobering Restoration Services. Got Old School, which I know he wants that Honda badge, something severe, actually. I don't know if he actually's got oh god, one of these freaking people. Yeah, by the way, if you're gonna ask for pedal pumping and stuff like that, it's not gonna happen. It's just really creepy. You can honestly just get off my live if you're gonna talk about that, because no. That's just weird, dude. I'm here to be educational and have fun and not have your freaking pedal pumping fantasies. Thank you. So anyways, there's Old School. The next one we have here is Robert's Garage, which he has a YouTube channel as well. He's been actually dealing with a lot of C10 pickup trucks lately from the 60s and 70s. So, his channel's pretty cool. You can check him out as well. Here we have a guy that follows my YouTube as well, Andrew Bacon. The next person we have is Jesse Williams. Here we have Antisocial Car Club, and which they're a club here in Alberta that do a bunch of stuff, meets and stuff. Then we have Jacob Emerson. Was that? And sorry. We also have JC Motive Garage, and actually I need to check something really quick, which they have a YouTube channel as well if you want to check out JC Motive Garage here on YouTube. Great channel. I haven't actually looked at any of their videos yet. I follow so many channels, and it's difficult to follow every single person's channel, so I'm getting there. I will eventually watch their stuff. Let's see. Okay, and that wasn't them. And then the last one here is Manuela Mascari, that they entered as well. So, there's about, what, 9, 10 names in here. I just have them in my hat. Hey, Anthony. Doing pretty good, actually. We're doing the live giveaway finally. Just about to do it here. And, yeah, I'm in my car because it's starting to rain. I wanted to do it outside, but it's starting to rain, and I didn't want any issues that way of getting all wet and everything on camera here. So yeah, anyways. And apologies if if your name isn't in here. I got everybody that was in on that did all the stuff. Oh hey, Shopcat Industries. Nice to see you. From Edmonton, cool. Yeah, actually I've seen your comments on a couple of stuff. And yeah, well, hey, I would love to have a shop, but if you've seen any of my stuff, I work on stuff out here or at Greg's, right? That's where I do all my stuff. I do my videos out there sometimes, and I'll do stuff here. I actually need to do some stuff in my car lately, which there will be some other videos. Like, for example, I'm going to show you guys how to change the heater core in a non-AC Fox body, so that'll be pretty good. And Turlo's Garage, I work with my driveway too. Okay, yeah, so the struggle. I've worked on my car in over minus 40-degree weather, actually, and it's not fun, let me tell you. But anyways, let us I'm gonna try and shake this up as best as I can. Yes, I do. This is my first time doing this, right, Robert? So, I haven't set everything up yet, and I will eventually set it up. It's just right now, this is just a simple little thing of, I don't expect this video to go for very long, maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. But anyways, I am going to do the, okay, I can, there we go. I'm just going to delete his comments. I don't care. But anyways, now I'm going to shake up the hat and draw somebody's name here. So yeah, and there's no favoritism here at all. I, don't care of who wins or but good luck to everybody. And there's people that I would love this stuff to go to, but obviously, it's all good. Yeah, so let's just see and go around in here. Hey, PA Scratcher guy, how's it going? Okay, I've got a name here, and ha! Congratulations to Robert's Garage. You won this awesome prize pack of stuff. So I'll be contacting you here on I'll contact you on Instagram and about shipping the stuff out to you. And yeah, congratulations. That is truly awesome. I am it's all because I know you love this stuff. So yeah, and like I said, go check out his channel as well. He's got a cool YouTube channel that and he helps out a lot too. Like Robert on his Instagram, he promotes everybody's YouTube channel. And it's truly amazing. And he asks for nothing in return. So now it's kind of like hey, it's almost like a giving back in a certain way. And yes, if everybody could hit the like button, it'd be very much appreciated. Every little bit helps me, and for more people to see the channel and stuff like that, And yeah, but Robert, he is a really amazing guy, and I appreciate everything he's done. So congratulations to Robert. And like I said, I will contact you on Instagram, and I'll get your shipping info, and it'll be out this week. I just don't know exactly what day this week because there's some stuff coming up that I'm going to be busy over the next couple of days, but you will get it, I promise you. So, yeah. And as well, actually, something else I wanted to mention as well that's going to be happening on my channel is, something really simple. Most of you guys know how to do this, obviously, but there's some people that might not. Is I'm actually going to be doing it, not live on camera, but I'll film a video of changing the oil in my car because I need to do that. Actually, I've been needing to do that for over a week. But yeah, and then some other updates too, and there might be I'm headed to the auction tomorrow. So stay tuned of videos on vehicles that I might be filming out there with a buddy of mine, Cody, which you guys don't know Cody, but if you guys have seen the review and drive of the 2020 California Special Mustang, that is his car. So, pretty cool guy here in town. And yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is there anything else? I will mention though, actually, the vehicles that I might be filming out there, really cool. Oh, hey, old school. How's it going? Oh, it's not too bad yet, to be honest. It's not black or anything. It's just, wore out. That's good. Unfortunately, we did do the giveaway, and no, you didn't. It was actually Robert's Garage that won, so apologies, old school. I know you really wanted you really wanted this. I know you did. You wanted this something severe, and you've been screaming at me to do more Honda videos, and they are gonna happen. But, it's just waiting for that damn freaking fuel pump again, and it's just, bit annoying. But, but I promise, Honda, there will be more videos on the Civic coming in the future. I'm also going to be doing some other videos as well, like the summer in Edmonton. There is a Cobra 2 Mustang that I will be doing a video on hopefully this summer. Wow, so your first car was the exact same car as mine, essentially. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, this thing is a gutless wonder. I love it, but it is a gutless wonder. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying is there's a Cobra 2 Mustang that's owned by a girl, actually part of a car club that I'm part of. that is called. It's a women only group, and it's called No Boys Allowed. And basically, it's just to fight sort of the sexism that happens within the car hobby, and that's why they call it that. And to be honest, there are people who get upset at the name, but um, you get upset at the name, and the thing is, that was kind of the point for basically if anybody did, it's like okay, it weeded out a lot of the ass jockeys around. So yeah, it worked very well for that. Um, and yeah, so we've had a couple of meets, and actually, they have mostly tuner cars, but there's a couple of muscle cars here and there, and a few American cars. Which yeah, and she has a I'm not sure what year it is, but it's a Mustang 2 Cobra. Very cool. Have I heard of Sweetie Girl Racing? I have not. And your first car was a really? Your first car was an M3? I wish. That would have been cool. I like those. And yeah, like I said, I haven't heard of Sweetie Girl Garage. Um, do they have a YouTube channel? I'm assuming. Because yeah, I follow a lot of people, so. Oh, do you? Okay. I'll have to check that out. And your brother had an 82 with the. Well, thank you, PA Scratcher Guy. I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I look forward to bringing you more content in the future. As well. And Mustang Guy said that his brother had an 82. It was slow but dependable. Yeah, they are. And actually, in 82, that was the year that that was the year actually where they put the smog pumps on the inline sixes. So, which is the lowest horsepower year of the 200 inline six. 200 Civic 7778. That's nice. Okay, cool. That's very cool. It's cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I would love to check that out actually. And your dad had a 75 Mustang too. Could be, who knows? Maybe. First car was a 67 Falcon, 3 on the tree. 3 on the tree. Okay, that's cool, actually. Actually, I need to roll down this window. It's hot in here. There we go. That's better. Yeah. And obviously you guys know I love all walks of life when it comes to cars, and I live and breathe cars, and people don't really realize that when they first meet me, because even yesterday I was at actually over the weekend, and if you guys want to see it actually on my Instagram, there's a video of the fireworks that was done at the property. Yeah, I love your 65, by the way. That thing is cool. But anyways, at the pig roast, like, what was really cool is there was a guy that came with a 66 Mustang Coupe with a 289 in it. Very nice car, and had a Shelby style hood on it. And honestly, a couple of rust bubbles here and there, but not too bad at all. Okay, and he just sent me that video of the M3, which I'll check out after I'm done this video. And actually, and now also, if you guys haven't checked out Teen Mechanic, please do so. He has a YouTube channel, and it's interesting the stuff he does, because we actually met when he bought the Monaco off me. If you guys have seen the videos on that, he's originally the one that bought that off of me. And then he fixed it up a bit. Like, he got the brakes actually functional, because we didn't. I just got it running, and then sold it on. Then he got the brakes functional and did a couple other things to it, and put a stereo in it. And sold it off to a guy, I think in Newfoundland. Yeah, so that's out there, and like you said, he just bought that PEI. Okay, even further away. That's pretty cool though that it went out there. It's probably the most mint one that's out there. Because I think it was actually in decent shape. Have I heard of? Hang on, I didn't see that. There we go. Cold War Motors channel. I have not heard of Cold War Motors channel. Well, hey, Robert's Garage, I definitely appreciate you subscribing to his channel. And hey, of course, I love young people getting into the hobby because as well with him, he's only 15 and he's actually worked on more vehicles than I have, which granted I haven't worked on a ton of vehicles, but he actually has the mechanical knowledge to work on these cars and it's pretty cool. He has a what is it an 82? I think it was an 82 LTD that you have as well that you're working on. And you have that Eldorado as well. Yeah, 82 LTD. Yeah, that's what it was. And then you have that Eldorado, which I can't remember what year your Eldorado is, but very cool car. And 73. Okay, so yeah, 73 Eldorado, and that had what was the option on that again? Because I'm trying to remember what it was called. Because that thing had like a TV in it and a antenna and vinyl along where the Continental kit would have been. Oh, Classico, that's what it was. Yeah. So it's a very cool car, and honestly, I, I would, I can't wait to actually get out to Calgary and check that out because I want to see your cars actually. You've got some cool stuff. Um, and I can't believe you bought that caddy. Like I know you love them and everything, and you actually got one of the better ones, being with the North Star. Yes, you should. You should bring that to one of the car meets out here. I would love to see it at one of these. Um, because yeah, and it would be the most luxurious car that's ever been at one of ours. Because we've had a couple of cooler '70s cars that are luxurious, but nothing to that extent. Oh yeah, it definitely did. That's when they got it sort of right. Like it still wasn't an amazing call, like amazing motor, but at that point they finally ironed out majority of the things. Well, it kind of was, excluding the excluding the what were those caddies called in the '70s that were honestly just gaudy and kind of ugly. I can't remember what they were called. Superflies. Yeah, you did it at the exact same time that I thought of it. Yeah, these Superfly caddies. They got these big honking headlight covers on them that are just single over top of the round two headlights, and they had a full like not velour interior, but like that, crushed velvet, and they were just gaudy, very very gaudy. But welcome to the '70s, right? It was all about excess and gaudiness that way. And they were shiny colors and everything, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of them, but they are cool in their own way. But I'm glad yours is a little cleaner that way, and it's not a Superfly. Not that I would judge you, obviously. It's just not my thing, right? But yeah, and as well, actually, something that is I wanted to tell you guys. There you go, an acquired taste. But something actually that I'm gonna be checking out hopefully tomorrow, because like I said, there's a few vehicles coming up to auction, and one of them I'm actually interested in, and that might become my new daily driver, which is a 1979 Ford Pinto wagon. It's got the 2.3 with a 4-speed manual. He does that. It's all good though. But yeah, the 79 Pinto, it's a Pinto wagon. It's not the panel. It's got the windows on the side and everything. And yeah, it's a manual transmission and it's fun. It's been sitting since it's been last registered since '99, so who knows? I'm not sure how much interest there would be in this if it goes cheap enough. Hey, it might come home and you guys might see a video with it here in my driveway. Well, this isn't my driveway technically. My driveway's over there, but yeah, you got a Pinto stock car. Very cool. Yeah, I've always liked the Pintos, especially the wagons. I've always really enjoyed the wagons. And sorry, I'm just seeing Christine from down the street. She's walking down. Just roll up the window to show that I'm a little busy. But yeah, and I've always loved wagons. I mean, hell, you can see. Now this is my dad's car, but I do really enjoy it. There's Dodge Magnum there, right? Hey, I'm doing a live video. Well, hey, Rolling out the window is harsher for me because it gets really hot in here. Eh. Gotta roll down the window. There we go. I'm good. Um, but yeah, no. And that thing, we'll see if it goes cheap enough. You know, it might come home with me, and it'll be a fun little car. Oh no, God no! You kidding me? This thing had like the only options this thing had were the color of the interior, which I've replaced most of it, but you can still see remnants of the old interior. You know, you can see like this pewter, um, which was a 1 year only color on the interiors of these. And I also this thing had high back vinyl seats without headrests when I got it, but they were just destroyed. I had to get rid of them. And yeah, actually, the Magnums, like I know a lot about these. My dad has owned. This is his second one now. This is the lowest mileage one that he's had because the other one wasn't high at all. It was only like 150,000 kilometers when he bought it. This one had it was 100 and what was it 106. So very low mileage. Nice. And actually, Jason, they did not put the 3.7 in the Magnums. They put the 3.5s. 3.5, 5, 7, and the 2.7 is what they put in the Magnums. Also the 6.1 with the SRT8s. That one is a SXT all-wheel drive, and that has the 3.5 in it. With and any SXT will actually have the 3.5 if you didn't know. And actually, an easy way to tell the all-wheel drives without looking at the badge is looking at the rims because they've got these little notches on on the ends of each spoke, and that's how you can tell if it's an all-wheel drive rim or not. Okay, yep, Brent, not right now. Yeah, sorry, getting messages from people as I'm doing this live stream, which it's pretty common to be honest. That's why usually when I do my videos, I have my phone on airplane mode so that it's not blowing up at me when I'm doing the video. But yeah, and these honestly, great cars. They do have their issues. Don't get me wrong. Like the blower motor tends to have issues, and specifically the plug-in for the wire. What, you didn't think about that? um, there you go. Yeah, perfect. um, but crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. Ah, doesn't matter. But yeah, like I was gonna say, actually, these oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like these magnets, my dad had a gray one, which that was an animal magnet. It hit 3 deer and 1 coyote within 1 year of ownership of it, and the last one rode it off, the last deer. And what was sad though is that it kept hitting the same side, like it was the passenger side of the car every time there's deer, and the coyote hit I think dead center. So you know the bumper got replaced 3 different times, and the that headlight got replaced twice. But what was funny is that it had one nice new headlight on one side, and then it had the used old headlight on the other side. So you know it kind of it looked kind of funny going down the road that way. And we joked about it, saying like, too bad they couldn't hit the next time you hit one, hit it the other side. See, I thought about that actually when I started to do. Oh. God, no. I get a lot of guys hitting on me because of this, not that. Frick, there's so many people that, I'll get people talk to me and then try and hit on me because of my car. It's pretty funny. But, then I tell them, hey, I'm gay, and they walk away. Typically. Or they'll still keep on going, which those ones are the greatest. But yeah, and actually something that's happening this weekend, which I should mention as well, because I'm going to be busy for the next few days, is I'm actually going to be at my cousin's wedding. Now, he's getting married to Hillary, which she is honestly awesome. They've been together for a few years now, and I can't wait for that. That's why, like, I did. And it's the only time you'll ever see pictures really, and you'll see a couple pictures of me probably on my Instagram and stuff like that, because I'm not gonna put that on YouTube here, I don't think. Of, a couple pictures of the wedding and stuff like that. And I love weddings, honestly, and that's why I actually bought those shoes, which I wore in the video, on my last video there. And yeah, and gonna have my makeup all done, my hair, and it'll be wonderful. I can't wait for that. So I don't get to get dolled up very often. But yeah. So as well, actually, in something I've mentioned it a couple times, and especially if I have the Pinto, it'll be so much easier to go pick up the parts that I need, because there's a guy, I've dealt with him before. He's up in trying to remember where he is. Not terribly far. Like, he's about 2 hours from here, right? 2 hours north of here. And he has the back window I need, which there's nothing wrong with his back window, but the guy that's making me the louvers, he needs a window for a template, and I can't just take my window out and give it to him, right? So there's one guy has it, and gonna buy that off him, plus the rear end I've been looking for, which is an 8.8 with 373s, and it's a limited slip. So that'll be really nice and wake this car up. But if you guys don't know, this thing is actually I'm gonna be swapping out the engine on this thing. As much as I didn't want to, there was a thing, and I don't know if I ever really talked about it on the channel. A few weeks ago, hang on, I need to backpedal a little bit. Sorry, my ADD is going ding, 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 ding. Basically, okay, so the head that I was going to get for this car, which was being gifted to me by my buddy Pat, and this head is a 250 inline 6 head that's been modified to fit a removable intake. It's been ported and polished, and again, had a removable intake. It was a 4-barrel Edelbrock intake from what I don't know, but it wasn't for that motor, but it was just adapted to work. He also had for me a crane cam, which was used, but it was in good shape. And had a hooker header, which this header was anodized purple, and it was basically 2 hooker headers for a 4.3 liter V6, except it was the passenger side, and they were modified to fit and then welded together into a 3-inch collector. And that's why, if you guys remember, if you guys have seen that video, the muffler that I bought for that had a 3-inch inlet on it, and then it had 2.5-inch duals, and I was going to do dual exhaust at the sides that way, but it's not happening anymore that way. So but yeah, so unfortunately, the night before I was going to pick up that head, it got stolen, and I was actually quite upset about that. Luckily, I didn't pay for it or anything like that, but it was really sad. I was looking forward to getting this head for basically a year, and it just never worked out to see each other, to go get it, or anything like that. And yeah, so it's no longer here. So now this is getting the 302 that was going to go into Lilo, which, if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you would have remembered Lilo, which was my 86 white convertible Mustang that I sold, because the 3.8 was hurting in that, and it was knocking. It had a washed out cylinder, not in great shape, that motor. So, and I didn't know when I was going to get around to it. I needed the money, and I sold it. I still have actually a bit of that money left around from that deal. So it's been quite nice. It's made me be able to afford a couple of things. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, so now this is getting the 302, and that 302 it's a later roller motor, which is the 87 and later motors. They were roller cams and rockers and stuff like that. But this has been heavily modified, because I don't know what actually came out of Jason, to be honest. Like, this motor was put into a Capri, but the Capri's never had the roller motors, I don't think. But this motor, though, has been modified quite a bit. It's got aluminum heads on it. It's got an Edelbrock Reformer intake, with a demon carb, and yes, the EFI has been gotten rid of for carburation. It has sealed power pistons, and it has a Moroso oil pan as well. So that'll be very nice for my car. Put that in here. It's got a set of headers on it as well that are into 3-inch collectors, and yeah, we will. I don't know if I'm gonna dump them out the side or go out the back. We'll see. I do have tips that are really nice. I'm gonna use. They're 2.5-inch tips though, so we'll have to work with that. The tranny for now might use the C4, which won't be great for that. It'll still hold up and everything because I'm not gonna beat on it hard. But probably going to go to a T5 tranny actually. Just because I am being offered one for free, and to be honest, the way I drive my cars, I probably won't grenade that tranny. So yeah, I want this thing to be a stick, honestly. I've always wanted this thing to be a stick, and it's just, I actually have the resources to get it done now. So yeah, and I bought this car, like if you guys don't know the story of how I got this thing, was this car was for sale in Innisfail back in, actually it was late 2018, actually in December of 2018, and I was interested in the car, but then it vanished. The ad was gone, and just like, okay. Then March comes around, the ad pops up again. Now I was actually, that day I was going to look at a 1979 Mercury Cougar with a 302 in it. 2-owner car, fairly clean, but and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to actually get the deal done or not, but I was going to go look at this car anyways and see if I could, shrewdly negotiate my way down to a price that I was more comfortable with. And yeah, but anyways, the ad popped up for this, and it looked a lot different than it does now. There was no headliner in it. The seats were, of course, gray. There was no carpet, and the interior was stripped basically. Oh yeah, they definitely will be a lot of fun that way. And also this thing is really light too. So in its current configuration, it is 2,648 pounds, I believe. I haven't gotten this thing officially weighed, which I want to do. I just haven't done it. But yeah, and I just know it's incredibly slow. And what got me into actually, hey, I of swapping to the 3.2 was I was going up to Edmonton for one of the No Boys Allowed car meets, and cruising up with a couple of the girls from actually Calgary. There was only 2 of them that came up, and then they met me in Olds, and I cruised up with them. Now my louvers attempted to fly off on me on the highway, so I had to slow down, pull over. And if you guys know the number 2 highway, if you are on the shoulder, not in a rest area, and try and get back up to speed again, you have to do it very, very quickly. You just do. And this thing does not have the power to do it. And so I pinned the gas, right? And it's just like, oh my God, this is just incredibly slow. No, I didn't put zip ties on it because they actually, I'll show you because I still have it back here. Because one of them, I snapped the nut on it, and basically like these attach to the louvers, and then this goes underneath your trim, right? Slides in, and it's not supposed to move. Now, because I had one of these off, which is still off, obviously, I had it mounted in the wrong place. Because I should have had it mounted down below with the one with actually a nut. Instead, I had it mounted up here. It slipped out, and yeah, they started to, fly up on me. So fixed that along the side of the highway, and it was fine. But yes, I do actually. I love these louvers, and well, yeah, I can. Go out because I really do love the louvers on this thing, and especially with the whale tail, right? It looks really good with that whale tail on there because when I first put this on here, it was looking kind of bare on the back window actually, I thought. So putting this on here, big difference. And honestly, I just love the vibe that it gives off. And you put this back in its holder again. Ah! Sorry, guys. Oh my god, really? There we go. It definitely does, and I understand. Louvers aren't for everybody, and that's totally fine. I get it. Different tastes for different people, right? We're not all the same entities, so we can't all like the same things. But yeah, and those were like a unicorn. No, honestly, I don't like the 83 to 86 taillights as much. Louvers they do block the sun a little bit, but actually they are just a styling thing. That's all they're for. They're just for style. But they do actually make a difference for temperature inside the car. And as you can see out the back window, it really doesn't impede your view all that much. Like along the corners and stuff, it's a little we might be able to see if I do not slip out of here, you stupid phone. There we go. That's better. Because if you can see at the corners there, over there, right, it's a little thicker, and, you know, it blocks a little bit more, but other than that. And yeah, and now these louvers, though, I'm not keeping these plastic ones. I've been trying to sell them, but the problem is the shipping has been killer. I've had people interested, but every shipping quote I get is $400. So yeah, and people are just at that point when I'm also asking $400 for them, they're out. So it's fine. But these are a unicorn for a notchback Fox body. They only built these for a few years in the 80s, and to find one that's still intact is nearly impossible. They are ABS plastic, and they are very fragile. So yeah, the fact that they didn't crack when it was flying, like trying to fly off, was very impressive, honestly. They're not brittle by any means, which I'm surprised they're not. But yeah, and they're made by Willpack, actually, back in the 80s. And they only made them for like, I think it was 2 years. And sets that are around, like I've had people when I got these, they were messaging me saying, you know, oh, I've been looking for a set of those for like 20 years. It's like, well, I've only been looking for 2 years, and I managed to find these out of Ontario. Actually, I got them shipped to me. And honestly, they were worth every penny. Very much a fan, and actually I got free shipping on that, so that was kind of a bonus. Had a friend that was actually from PEI that happened to be hot-shotting from PEI to Edmonton, and he stopped in Olds along the way, and we chatted for about 20 minutes, and then he gave those to me. It's just like perfect. He didn't even charge me anything for shipping. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's basically what's kind of going on. And these are actually going to go, instead of the plastic, they are going to go aluminum, and they're going to be powder coated black, and, you know, all ready to go, and like really nice. You know, they're not going to try and fly off the car. They're going to look fantastic, and I can't wait for that. That's why I need that back window for the car, you know, for the template to replace those. And he might change up the design a little bit. We'll see if he does or not. And I've given him full creative reign to change the design, as long as it isn't the... I don't like the... I don't know if you guys have seen, actually, the newer Mustangs when they have louvers on them. Like the brand new S550 Mustangs from 2015 and onwards. And when you see the louvers on them, they go like this, and then they go like that. And it's like, if you need to do that for a curved window, I'd prefer it to do a little more of a curve, you know, like that, as opposed to that and that straight lines. It doesn't really work for me. You know, if it's straight back window, then yeah, you can just do straight and it makes sense. But yeah, but you know, aside from that, I don't think he's gonna do it that way. He's probably gonna stay pretty close to the design of these because it works. And as well, I've convinced him that there is a market for these, because I've had people message me saying I've been looking for a set of those forever and blah blah blah. So yeah, you know, can't wait for that, honestly. And yeah, then what I do with these ones, I don't know. Maybe if there's somebody here in Alberta that could use them, I might just either sell them at like a stupid discount, or who knows, they might be a giveaway, but you have to pick them up. I am not shipping those out. Could be something like that in the future. We'll see. But anyways, the viewers are starting to drop a little bit, and I've been going for actually a lot longer than I thought I was going to. Yeah, so I think I'm going to stop the video once I find out how to do that, because I haven't done one of these yet. I think I pressed that. We'll see. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for sticking around for as long as you have. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, hope you're staying safe during COVID-19. Good luck with whatever you're working on. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Pikachu. Yes.